Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another making podcast. I would say it is a knitting podcast at this point because I've been knitting so much and doing little to no sewing in the past few months. So I'm just going to call this a knitting podcast episode for now. But yeah, welcome back and welcome to all you guys who are new to this channel. I'm Sky, by the way. I love everything crafting. I usually do sewing content and knitting content on here. Occasional crochet project, but I haven't crocheted in such a long time, so I don't even bother maybe mentioning that in a big way. But yeah, I have been gone for maybe a few months, like 2 months, and I'm coming back to you guys with a huge update. I've been knitting a lot behind the scenes, and I've been really loving creating without any pressure, just doing what I feel like doing, especially the last months of pregnancy. And I don't know if you can notice, probably not because I'm literally, you can't see anything, but yeah, I'm no longer pregnant. So I have a baby, I think, yeah, it's 4 weeks ago. I'm 4 weeks postpartum, and yeah, it's been such a crazy ride, you know? I think nothing can prepare you for what is to come after you have your baby. Yeah, nothing, really nothing. And it is such a beautiful process to just submit yourself and learn as you go, and just take all of the changes and adjust to them day by day. And it has been really beautiful, but at the same time, I would say also challenging. I think everyone would say that, but yeah, I'm still adjusting. I'm so glad I was able to get this moment. Today, the sun is shining. I have a few moments where she's sleeping with her dad, and yeah, I have the opportunity to film this podcast. So I'm going to try and keep it as compact as possible. I'm not planning on making any crazy edits on this video, just to get this video out to you guys as uncomplicated as possible. And yeah, I'm super excited to share because I've been, as you can't see it, but I've been really excited to share what I've been working on the past few months. Been just working away on some projects without any pressure behind it, just because I feel like knitting and doing stuff. And yeah, I'm going to show to you everything I've been up to. Also, I have some projects I've been dreaming about or wanting to make, and I'm going to show you what I've been loving lately, and yeah, acquisitions and all of that. So I've made some notes so I'll be able to have my thoughts gathered and organized in some way. But yeah, how have you guys been doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying this Christmas season. To be honest, I'm not in a Christmas mood at all, but yeah, I think, yeah, I think there are little things you can do to get in a Christmas mood, but it's been so crazy. I haven't had any time to really, even decorate, like, I think I will decorate this week, get a Christmas tree, and yeah, do like make it maybe a little advent calendar. I know it's like 2 weeks into December already, but why not? Better late than never, okay? So, starting with the finished objects. So I have quite a few finished objects to show to you. I've also been knitting multiple projects at the same time. Not like I have casted on multiple projects, but I figured a monogamous knitter. I like finishing one project and then going to the next. But I also get like the cast on fever. But I cast on and then I knit a few rows or knit a little bit into it, and I have the urge to just finish it in order to go to the next project. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, especially with smaller projects. So I had a few projects planned, especially while during my pregnancy, just in preparations for postpartum when she's here, just knitting stuff up for her, of course, also. So I'm going to first show you what I knit for her, and then I will show you the little projects that I did for myself. Yeah, in that order. Okay. The last time I also showed you a few things I had already made for her, and I don't know if I mentioned that I wanted to knit up the Holger sweater for her. It's actually like in the baby version, it's a set. So this is what it's looking like. It is such a, I don't know, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love the colors. I love how soft it is. But I was able to knit this. It's a little bit big on her still, so I have to like turn over the sleeves to make it fit, but it's so cute. She's so cute in it. Maybe I can put a few pictures here and there and show you how the projects look on worn. Yeah, but yeah, this is knit on, I think I used 3.5 millimeter needles to knit this. Yeah, this is, yeah, on 3.5 millimeter needles, and I knit this using, which yarn did I use? I got the Isaga baby alpaca yarn. I think it's baby alpaca. I'm not quite sure. If it's not correct, I will put in the correct name for the yarn in this video, so you'll be able to see it. It's super soft. I don't know if you can really see, but it's very like yeah, subtle colors, and I really like this color combo. I actually picked it out with Monique. She's a knitter on Instagram that yeah, I happened to meet when she was in Berlin, and it was such a fun time to get to know like knitting friends in real life as well. She's so lovely. And we went yarn shopping, and she helped me also pick out these colors. And the hot pink I had from another project, from another cardigan, and I just use it for the sleeve to have like a pop of color. And yeah, it's super soft. It's like a baby yarn. It's squishy. It is just, it's not itchy at all. And I love the drapiness of it. So she will be able to wear this for a very long time. Not very long time. Babies grow so quickly. It's crazy actually. But she's going to get a few weeks and months, I think, a couple of months of wear out of it, because it's still oversized. But yeah, I think she loves it. It's keeping her warm and cozy in these colder months. Yeah. Yeah, actually this is the first PetiteKnit pattern that I've made, and I found the pattern, I don't know, maybe it's something with the older patterns, but I found them not as intuitive as I would have expected them to be, because they're so popular, the PetiteKnit patterns. But maybe it's just me. I don't know. And I had to get used to her pattern style, but I kind of had the impression that it wasn't that intuitive. I don't know. Didn't like the way she wrote the pattern. wrote up the pattern. But yeah, as I say again, I think this is also one of her older patterns, so it could be that she's improved over the years. But yeah, I'm really happy with the end result, and that is what matters. So yeah, I'm going to move on to the next one, to the next project basically. I'm going to put this to the side, and I'm going to show you guys another PetiteKnit pattern. What? Yeah, I knit up another PetiteKnit pattern. I find her patterns really lovely for little kids, for babies. Yeah, really nice. And how I got to do this was I was actually looking for like a wool suit for her, because obviously she's a bit winter baby, so she needs like a warm wool, yeah, like animal fiber, yeah, suit to wear, just to avoid polyester at all means, because I don't want her to be stuffed up, to be sweating. So I was looking for these wool overalls, and they are super expensive. I think one like a overall costs around like $100, which is also really reasonable. It's understandable because it is wool, and it will serve you for a long time, as long as you don't grow out of it. Yeah, but yeah, that is what actually inspired me to knit this, because I had this wool in my stash, and I had planned to make another project with it, but I never got to making it. So I still had this wool in my stash. It's actually Gilead, in the natural color, and it's not scratchy. I think it's merino, untreated merino wool. It is thick, and I think it's going to hold her warm and cozy for a long time. So let me show you guys what I am talking about. This is the Selmas Sleepsuit. Yeah, I knitted the second size, but not quite the second size. I tried to do something in between the first and the second size. So I will be able to wear this, put this on her as soon as possible, and not have to wait for a long time till she grows into it. It's still quite big though. I think with blocking it also grew a little bit, but yeah, it is it is actually so cute, and I can't wait to put this on her. It actually looks similar to the sample, but that was not intentional. I just had the wool in my stash, and I thought to myself, why not use this for this project? And it was quite, I think I had 3 balls of the Gilead. They come in 100-gram balls, and I think the meterage is around 250 meters. So I used around 2.5 balls of yarn for this. I love that it comes with like this, I don't know how to call it, but you can basically cover up the hands and feet, just to add more warmth and protect the hands and feet from the cold. I really love it. It's so nice, and I think just from the fabric, it's also it's soft, but it's also, I think, long wearing and hard wearing at the same time. I used buttons that I had in my stash as well. So this is like a stash buster project, and I really love this for myself. I love whenever I am able to use yarn from my stash. It does something in me, okay? I am not a huge collector. I don't like collecting huge amounts of yarn. I like to get yarn as I go, as I plan my projects, project specific yarn. I rarely just buy yarn just like that. But I always have a plan for my yarn, and I always plan on using my yarn. And that's how I was able to use the yarn up for this. And I also added like a little bow. It's not the prettiest bow, I must say. I kind of tried to cover up a mistake that I did here. I don't know what happened here, but it was like a mistake that I just wanted to cover up with this little bow. I think it's cute. It's not perfect, but it's cute to me, okay? Yeah, so this is that. I think I knitted this with either 4 millimeters or 4.5 millimeter needles. Not sure, but I think the fabric is drapey, but still it is dense enough to keep the cold out. So yeah, I love this. I love this so much, and it is also already blocked. I've taken it out of her dresser, so it looks a little bit crumpled, but yeah, it has been blocked, of course, for her, and also washed for her, so she will be able to wear it very soon. Yeah, so what else? Okay, then these are the 2 projects that I worked on for her specifically, and now coming to the projects that I did for myself. These are small projects, accessories to be precise. Yeah, accessories. So I thought with this one, I had a specific vision. So I was thinking about, okay, when I go on walks with her, like stroller walks around here, it's going to be cold, and I want my hands to be warm as I push the stroller, right? So I saw this pattern by Purl Soho. I think it is the, let me look it up. I can't remember what the pattern is called. But it's by Purl Soho, a free project, and she has it's like a set of patterns. Basically, you have a hat, you have mittens, and then you have hand warmers. I decided to make the hand warmers, and I used Sandesgarn Peergynt in the color Cacao Nips. Yeah, so as you can see, this is how they came out. They're super nice. The wool is like the yarn is a DK. I think it's a DK weight yarn. So I think it came out a little bit. It came out a little bit thicker than I expected, but yeah, the next time I would use a thinner yarn, but it is really warm. I knit it a little bit here. I knit this part a little bit longer, and this part also a little bit longer. Actually, I think if I use thinner yarn, I could also get away with knitting this part like till here to have more coverage. And I wanted to be able to fold this part over as well if I needed to. And now I can also have more coverage if I unfold it. So this is how it's looking like. It's actually super practical. I still have my fingers free in case I have to get out my phone and do something on my phone. It was a quick and nice project. The first time that I'm actually knitting hand warmers. And I love it, and they have been coming in handy really nicely. I also like the yarn. It's like a more rustic yarn. It's also quite popular and not, yeah, not so expensive. So yeah, I think I used 1.5 skeins or balls for this project, and I love this brown color. It's chef's kiss, like a whole sweater with this. Oh my god! And also the ribbed. I'm also like, I have a few obsessions, and I think you will see the theme. I have an obsession with ribbed, and I have an obsession with brown. Just so you know, like I'm just prefacing this. Yeah, so this is the project, and I'm going to move on with the next project, and it is also brown colored. And I knit the triangle, what is it? The Stockinette triangle scarf by Brookwillow Knits. She has like a free pattern on YouTube. Oops. She has a free pattern on YouTube, which I followed to achieve this. And yeah, this is how it's looking. I've wanted to make a triangle scarf for so long, but yeah, I had this project was met with trials and tribulations because I wanted to knit this with Knitting for Olive merino in the color poppy, but I didn't have enough. I just had one skein, and I don't know what I was thinking to start this project knowing I had just one skein. And then I wanted to get the second one, but they didn't have it in store and it was sold out everywhere. So I put this project on hold, and oh no, I tried to use this yarn, this specific yarn, to color block it, but it didn't look right. I think the color blocking could be really, really nice, but in this color combination, it was off. I think if the blue was a little bit lighter, it would have worked out, but it just didn't look right. And I just knew in that moment I wouldn't wear it. I think I can put a picture here. And I just frogged it and decided to knit this in this color fully. This yarn is Filcolana Arvet. Is it Filcolana? Filcolana. Yeah, I think it's Filcolana Avetta yarn. It is, I think, 80% wool merino, something merino wool, and 20% nylon. Yeah, and I really like how drippy it is, how warm it is. What I don't like about this this yarn is a little bit that it is, you can see it is kind of bubbling up a little bit, and it's not looking as clean. I don't know what it is, but I don't like when yarns do this, when they are like, you can see the fiber, the individual fiber. I'm not able to show you guys, but it's kind of a little bit hairy, and I try to avoid that as much as possible to save my hair. Okay, my hair is locked, and it has been locked for almost 6 years, and I love my locks. But what is super annoying is that I get lint in my hair really easily, and it just stays there if I don't actively brush it out or anything. It just stays there, and it makes my locks look crazy. In order to prevent this from happening, I try to stay clear from fibers that are very like mohair, that is very shedding, and that is very like, yeah, easy to get stuck in my hair, But still, I love this. Finished object. I love this scarf. I love the fact that I can just put it over my head like this, and have it. Guys, This is a look. I love it. I love this, and I've worn this like this as well. It's so cozy. Keep my ears warm and my neck as well. Yeah, so I really like this, and also like the color. It's just very elegant and timeless. Yeah, what do you guys think? It's a free pattern, so if you have 2 skeins, you use 2 skeins for this project, and you finish 1 skein and then start with the decreases as soon as you start your other skein. So then you have this product. Yeah, but I think I'm going to be making another one in red. I love red, pops of red here and there. Also, one of my favorites that I've been loving for probably 2 years now. Yeah, I will probably be making this in red as well. But yeah, that's that. So now we're going to talk about my WIPs. So I have 2 WIPs at the moment. I'm going to start with the smaller one. So my first WIP is, yes, I fell for the sailor slipper hype. Yes, I fell for it. But I must say, I wanted to make or knit felted slippers for so long. I've been talking about this, I think probably for 2 years now. And I even downloaded the Sandesgarn, the free Sandesgarn pattern for a slipper, but I never got to making it. But I think when I saw this pattern online with the stripes, it just told me immediately I have to order the yarn and make it. You know, it's so fun with the colors that you can be so flexible with the colors. So this is my color combination. I don't know if it's picking up the color quite well on camera. It looks a little bit off, but yeah, this is my WIP. I've kind of, yeah, I'm not really finished with this slipper. I still have to do like the I-cord edge around here. Yeah, and also working on the second slipper. It's all taking a little bit longer because I have a newborn, but yeah, super excited to put this in the washing machine and see the felting process, and I'm excited to show you the finished results. But I think everyone and their mom are making this at the moment. But I've also seen, like, I got the pattern from Annie Sews, but I've seen similar projects or from other creators who came up with it. So I don't know who really owns this, but yeah, it's a nice pattern. If you want slippers in winter, go for it. It's really nice, and you can gift them also. It's a really nice gift knit. I think it's not too late. It's not too late. We still have 2 weeks, depending on when I upload this video. Okay, but this could be a great gift knit. Probably a lot of people have already said that as well. So yeah, I put this to the side. Yeah, and I have another WIP, and the WIP is I've been working on this for quite a while, and I've never really shown it online, not on my Instagram, neither here. So this is that. So yeah, so you can see another ripped project. I don't know what it is with ripped, but it's just, I love how squishy it is. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. It's just so nice. I noticed that I don't have like turtlenecks. I don't like turtlenecks, but something that is a little bit higher has a higher neck to just keep me warm and cozy during this crazy winter in Berlin. Yeah, and I thought this was the perfect project. So this is the Nea Rib Sweater by, I have to look up her name because Strikkehikkel. This is her handle on Instagram. I really saw this by chance and I was like, wait, this is really nice. I would like to knit this. And I'm knitting this with 3.5 millimeter needles. I don't know what it is with fine knits. I really like it. It obviously takes a while, but I feel like this pattern has been really easy to read, to understand, to knit. So if you're looking for a nice, cozy project to work on, this is a good one. So I'm using the yarn that I got in Poland. It is the Sandesgarn. What is it? Sandesgarn Double Sunday in this gray color. And yeah, I love it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's super warm. It is soft. It is not scratchy. I am a little bit worried how this yarn is going to hold up because it's so soft. And I've heard someone say that it pills, but I have to find out for myself. And I might update you guys on if it really bubbles up a lot or if it's holding up well. Because I find it is quite expensive for, I don't know, in the knitting community, maybe this is not expensive, but I feel 10 euro for a skein, it is expensive because the sweater quantity of this is over $100. So I would expect it to hold up well. I'm not holding this with mohair because, as I said already, I don't like mohair in my projects. I have one mohair project. I love the sweater. I love, I just love how soft it is, but it just gets stuck in my hair. And I don't like it. And that's why I don't then end up not wearing it as much, or I have to put my hair up so I can avoid it. But as my hair grows, it's going to be harder and harder as well. So this is my second WIP and I'm really enjoying knitting this, and I'm also looking forward to sharing this as soon as I'm done. So I hope I'm not boring you guys yet. I still have a few things to share with you guys. So I have made some acquisitions which I've already like knitted up, so I'm not going to say it again. But one acquisition I made is to get the Superwash Merino from Linde Hobby. I got this on their sale. It is the Merino Bliss 90, and I got it. I got a sweater quantity of this. I have worked with Superwash Merino before. I know it's not popular online, or I've heard mixed reviews about Superwash Merino. To be honest, I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm going to make a swatch of this because I just want to see how the drape of this is going to be like, so I can decide on which project to make with this. All I knew is I wanted a red sweater or cardigan. since I'm making so many cardigans, I am tending to make, oh, I really want to make a sweater, but yeah, so I have 2 or 3 ideas for this. Either I make the Sofia cardigan by Mochi knits, and I saw this cardigan and it was like an immediate, I love it, I want to make it, I want to cast it on. And I think I was a little bit too excited, because now looking at the sweater, it is so nice, but seeing other people, like, I love the version she made, but looking at other people's version, I am not so in love. So I am holding back a little bit, and I don't know if this would give me I think it will be drapey enough for this project, but at the same time, I don't know if I would wear it as much. That's the thing. Otherwise, I also would be open to making like a round neck cardigan in red, with a drop shoulder maybe. It could also be a raglan construction, one of those, but it should be like a round neck cardigan, a crew neck cardigan, and with a double knitted button band. I would love that. Other option would be to do the lake sweater by, what is it? Ozetta. Lake's cardigan, no, Lake sweater or Lake's V-neck. I love them. I've been loving them, these sweaters, for a long time, but I haven't had the chance to make it yet. Sorry for the sun. It's kind of giving awkward. I don't know what to do with this right now. I'm just going to do this, and then it's fine. Okay, these are the 4 options for this yarn. So what do you think? Can I do with this yarn? I want something really easy maintenance. I want to be able to wash this in my washing machine as well. So super wash it is. Also, I am planning to do the cloud sweater with the yarn I already have. I have the Drops Air from another project that I've had casted on a long time ago, and I frogged it because I didn't think I would wear it. I think it was the Salty Days sweater by Strikkehikkel. So yeah, I never really knitted it up because it's in a color, it's in a vibrant green color, and I don't think that is me anymore. I wouldn't wear it. So I was thinking about dyeing the yarn. So I've never dyed yarn before, and I'm kind of nervous about it. Don't really know how to do it. I don't also want too much work. So I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I'm trying to find out the easiest way to dye this yarn or this finished object, but I really don't know. Like, it's kind of keeping me paralyzed, and that's why I have not casted it on yet. I have the pattern in my possession, but I haven't casted it on because I'm trying to figure out whether to dye the yarn first before knitting it up or dyeing the finished object. So I think dyeing the yarn would be the more reasonable thing to do, but at the same time, do I have the capacity to dye several balls of yarn and to kind of get them, oh, I don't know, like it's so much headache. If anyone has any tips on how to go about this, I would be so grateful, so grateful. Yeah, so I would also, the color I would dye this yarn in, because I have the Drops Air in the parrot green. So either I go for a really muted green, like a olive green, or I dye it a brown, like a chocolate brown or something reddish brown. I think I would love that as well. Yeah, so there are different dyes out there. Yeah, I think I have to figure out which dye to use. Of course, I want to use a dye that is most compatible with wool. Yeah, with animal fiber wool. So yeah, I will figure that out and see how that goes. I don't know if I will be able to document this project, but maybe I will be able to film it and put it up. Who knows? But yeah, I really want to use up this yarn because it's been in my stash for ages and I don't want it there anymore. I want to wear it. Okay. Okay. I'm already hearing my baby cry in the background and I really need to finish this up as soon as possible. So we're going to rush through, okay? My battery just died, so I had to change my battery. So yeah, so next is what I'm loving right now. So as you have probably, I have already said, brown is my still obsession. I love everything brown, chocolate brown, deep brown. Yeah, I just love it. It's just so timeless and elegant, and that's like the look I'm going for. Yeah, I just like muted colors and pops of colors here and there. So yeah, I love everything brown. So I've been wanting a cozy brown sweater as well, and brown accessories, brown bag, brown shoe, all of that. Babaà sweaters, I think, yeah, I don't know how the algorithm works, but I've been seeing so much ads of the Babaà sweaters, and I've seen so many knitters or a few knitters talk about the Babaà sweater and how they want to achieve this Babaà look by knitting it themselves. Completely my vibe. I love it, this oversized look. I'm thinking about making a Babaà sweater myself. So I'm still figuring out which pattern to choose. There are a few patterns out there. A few of them are by Ozetta. There's one free pattern that I've also seen, also nice. You could modify it to look more like what you want it to look like. I could also put it down in the description box. So if you're interested in this free pattern, yeah, and like a few Raglan construction sweaters that are also like on this Babaà style. And I also love the yarns that are used for the Babaà look. So to have this Babaà esque, yeah, what is it? Like the structure of the Babaà sweater. So, and I would use Gilead is my favorite yarn at the moment. Gilead, or I also saw the Mota yarn. You could also use that. So I've seen really nice colors in the Mota yarn, and I think it's by Wool Dreamers in oxblood color. Yeah, I would absolutely love that. So that is already on my wish list. And what else have I been loving? I've been loving having different projects as I already mentioned, I'm still a monogamous knitter, but I like having different projects and a little bit of especially while knitting like such a long project like the Nea sweater I just showed you, to have something in between to, you know, lively up my knitting mojo. And I love reading at the moment. I really want to get back into reading, and yeah, reading instead of scrolling. I think everyone can relate to that. It is such a curse. Like, social media is such a curse and blessing at the same time. So yeah, reading more. I also downloaded Goodreads to keep myself motivated. I have a few books that are lined up, and I'm really excited to read. I'm reading The Age of Innocence at the moment because I've always loved I've always loved classics. I'm also enjoying reading this at the moment, and I will be reading what is it, Fourth Wing. It's also super I don't know if it's hyped, and I'm getting into the train really late, but I was looking up for books, and I used to love fantasy books, so I think this might be right up my alley. I will see how I like it. But yeah, reading and scrolling less, okay? And yeah, now my final point, my wish list. I have a little wish list. I'm not big on, I love presents actually, but this year I've kind of been not so excited about, I don't know, it's just like a weird year because of so much happening. My wish list is quite small. I just have two things on my Christmas wish list, and it is the Chiagu red lace needles. I think red lace. Yeah, red lace needles in the small, because I really enjoy knitting with I really enjoy knitting with metal needles as well. So I thought, why not get the Chiagoos? And so many people have been raving about them. So I will get them hopefully for Christmas or for my birthday. Yeah, so that's on my wish list. And yeah, and then the yarn for my Babaà sweater, which is the Mota by Wool Dreamers in the Bordeaux red or Oxford red color. So these are the things I wish for this Christmas. Yeah, that's basically it. I hope I didn't forget anything. I'm super excited for, you know, because I will be knitting more, especially with her being here. I don't think that I will be sewing, but doing any sewing projects anytime soon, especially because, yeah, my sizes are still not the way they used to be. So I'm kind of waiting for that to go back to normal. So I'll be more excited to do sewing projects as well. So that's that. Thanks so much for watching, for staying around all this while. Yeah, it's been fun. And if you having fun as well, it would be so nice if you subscribed to this channel and like the video. So I know that you actually watching and enjoying these videos that I make once in a while. And also share with me what you want to see in the future. But yeah, it's really such a privilege to have you over and watching my videos. And yeah, I hope I see you very, very soon. And if I don't upload another video, I wish you a great Christmas season with your loved ones. And yeah, speak to you soon. Bye.